Using Jonah's suggestions for cover letter emails, I get responses back immediately, and I don't just get responses, I get meeting requests.
And I now have a relationship with the president of Universal.
I've been emailing with Sofia Coppola, which is crazy. I also had a phone call with the producer of Breaking Bad.
These are the people that are making the decisions for the programs that I want to be on, whether, it's somebody who writes a show, produces a show.
With Jonah's insider tips and strategies, I have been able to meet a bunch of agents and managers, meet one of the top casting directors in town, all for free. So, fucking awesome.
Jonah gave us a really awesome list of just insider events with a lot of industry professionals, not very actor heavy at all, and I attended one of those events. I got to meet one of my all-time idols, Annette Bening. We got to chit-chat and really bonded.
Come so many years of reaching out to people and actually heard back from president of a really big production company.
I've been emailing with the writer of House, with the assistant to one of the heads of Universal, and she's setting me up with a meeting with the head of casting over there for features. I've been emailing with one of the vice presidents of USA Networks, a ton of directors, a ton of casting directors. I've gotten auditions and bookings just from her templates.
I just auditioned for a lead role in a multi-million-dollar studio feature film, and I moved out an agent, and only because of Jonah's networking tips. I got in front of the right people because of everything that she taught me, and this is the role that any actress would die for. This is the biggest moment of my life.
She gives you really good written and oral templates to use. It really helps you stand out, and specifically what you need to know to be able to tell them, hey, this is me, I'm awesome, check me out.
Using Jonah's strategies, I was able to reach out to a few producers who work on TV shows that I've been targeting for my own marketing, and they've gotten back to me, surprisingly enough.
In the past few weeks, I've met hundreds of people, and I've met producers, directors, and people I would have never thought I would have gotten in contact with. I had the chance to talk with Chris McDonald, who was in Thelma and Louise.
And we basically mingled with some really talented producers, directors, writers, agents, and we got our names and faces out there. And
I've met Michael Cera.
I got in touch with the creator of the Disney show.
Then I contacted the producer, writer, creator of Grey's Anatomy. Totally took me out of my comfort zone.
Have the confidence to approach somebody and make those relationships and connections where I get to learn from people, and then I get to also showcase myself and show what a great actress I am, what a great person I am, and to just really put myself out there. So I loved it.
Through this course, I've learned that there are things that I can bring to the table on a human-to-human level, and the big producers on Sex and the City, one of my all-time favorite shows. So we're going to have a conversation this week, and she was super friendly and wants to talk and be helpful.
I know how to be able to write somebody, an industry professional via email. I know how to pick up a phone and call them and be able to be, at an event and be able to spark up a conversation.
And I contacted a casting director of a huge show that's airing right now, actually, and we're going to meet and have a discussion this week.
So I used to be painfully shy, but Jonah really allows me to come out of my shell and bring the best self out of me. Now, I have the ability to reach out to anybody and come into contact with even the biggest names out there. No matter how big they are, it doesn't even faze me anymore.
Sign up today to activate your career.